Well, it is officially 2022 and welcome everybody. We've made it through 2021 and we're now into 2022. And one of my goals for this year was to just get real in all areas of my life, to try to be as authentic of a person as I can be, because I do believe that the truth shall set you free. And I feel that it's the best way to make connections, real connections with people. So that's what this video is going to be about today. It's going to be about something really important, something that really matters to me, which is related to mental health. So let's get into it. One of the main reasons was a family member that had a mental health disorder, specifically bipolar, along with borderline personality disorder. And walking with them through that journey really made me realize that it was such an important topic and I wanted to devote my life to it. So there's a lot of things that go into that diagnosis of a family member that has a mental health disorder. When you find out that a family member has a mental health disorder, it impacts the entire family. And that's what I wanted to touch on today, because that was one of the most difficult things for myself. Learning how to be a positive, supportive member and role for this individual was not easy. It was challenging. And I know that when I work with individuals, a lot of times there's the individual that has the diagnosis, and then there's the family and how it affects the family, the people that live in the household, the extended family, the friends. It would be really helpful if upon discharge from the inpatient facility that your loved one was at, you received a guidebook as to the steps to take following the diagnosis and what to expect. But unfortunately, that's not reality. Usually your loved one has been released probably too soon, and you're set up with maybe a couple appointments on opposite sides of town with providers that you don't know, and you're left to Google what the heck borderline personality disorder or schizoaffective disorder or bipolar disorder is on the drive home, and it probably freaks you out and you really start to have a panic attack and not know what to do from there. First of all, I would say get a good team. And a good team consists of a pediatrician or a primary care physician, a mental health professional, a licensed counselor or therapist or psychologist. Get the testing done, neuropsychological testing or different types of assessments that can be done in order to get a correct diagnosis. Work with the school. If we're talking about a child or an adolescent that's still going to school, work with the school. There are things that can be developed there to help set them up for success during a time of transition when we're maybe just learning how we're going to deal with a mental health disorder, when we're trying different medications. There are different things that the school can help with. Talk with the school psychologist and the counselor, and they can give you more information about that as well. We're dealing with mental health disorder in my household. We were all in therapy. We were doing family therapy. The individual was doing individual therapy, and I myself was doing my own individual therapy also. We have to seek outside sources that are familiar with the situation, that know how to help us help them. Another really important part, I think, is setting your own clear boundaries. Setting aside some time where you can have some space, or telling them and setting up clear boundaries as to what type of behavior is appropriate, and then what's going to happen if we see that behavior spilling over and it's uncontrollable. Because the reality is that there's usually multiple people in the household. We're trying to help the individual with the mental health disorder, and we're also trying to maintain the other people's mental health that live in the home. So it's a delicate balance. But when we set clear boundaries and when we have open communication about what's expected, it definitely is going to make it easier. Another really great resource is an organization called NAMI, National Alliance for Mental Illness. Go to their website, they have all sorts of free literature, and they even have a class that you can take that can help you navigate living with somebody who has a mental health issue, things that you can do, and resources for yourself. So that's a great resource I would definitely recommend. The bottom line is it's probably not going to be easy. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some hard work, a lot of patience, a lot of love, and a lot of understanding from everyone in the household. But I can tell you from a personal level, you can get through it, and you can get through it being more empathetic, having more patience, having more understanding for others and the struggles that they go through. Learning about the disorder, learning about mental health, learning about what you can do. It might feel like you're alone. It might feel like this is the first time that this has ever happened, but it's not. It's happened before. for, and there's people out there that can help you and guide you through it. All right, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, I'm Amanda G, Psych MP, and this is the YouTube channel Mental Matters More. It's 2022, so go ahead and leave me some comments if you have any about the topics that you'd like to hear about. I want to make videos for you. I'm going to be putting out as many videos as I can, and I want to get feedback and see what you guys want to talk about. Thanks again for watching, and we'll talk with you soon.